Hello, this is Karen's Daily Creature Comforts for the day of July 31st, 2017. Wow, we're almost there in August. I feel like the year has just flown by, don't you? And we've got a wonderful reading here, so welcome all subscribers. Hello to all viewers. This is Karen Summers. Such an honor to do your reading today. We come into this reading in the Six of Swords, or here, Enduring Virtues, Guardian Angel Tarot card deck, along with Radleigh Valentine. Aren't they beautiful? They're very Victorian. She talks about the Six of Action card. This talks about leaving a stressful situation behind. It talks about how, like a trip, maybe over water, not necessarily, is going to make a difference in your world. You're leaving behind stress and anxiety. Maybe you were at a standstill. It's like finally the situation is going to change, and it's changing now. So that's good news. Doreen Virtue also has a card in her Fairy Tarot card deck, and it's like the boat moving away, but there's ice around the boat, and then she's moving into a city that's in the distance. You can see it with the bright lights. So too, you might be moving out of conditions that were frozen, or and like this, and now you're experiencing life anew. So congratulations for that. That's a really good card to see. As if you've been stagnant, now the stagnancy is at an end. Wonderful, good. And then we have the Hangman card. I love this card because it looks like, on the downwards dog position in yoga, but here a dog is doing the handstand. So this is indicative of the Hangman card in the Rider-Waite Tarot traditional card deck. And here, this is somebody who follows their own path, like follows a different drummer. They're carefree. Perhaps you're taking time out, to go within. Could indicate it could be a spiritual counselor, spiritual person, spiritual healer, that kind of person. But I really feel like it's somebody who doesn't listen to the status quo to get their direction in life. And this time out for you is a good time out, because maybe it's just a retreat in nature so that you can listen to the Supreme Being, the God Goddess, about what your next step is. But it's indicated here that that's very necessary. Again, it feels like a bohemian, kind of a hippie, spiritual, maybe even a wonderkin, very intelligent person who does. Yeah, so it's kind of like, that's a great card to see. And then it's crossed by the King of Cups, or the Guardian of Abundance here. Very Victorian, beautiful card. And to me, this could be like your father figure, or it could be somebody, a male person who has created enough abundance. And also, it kind of gives me the feeling that it's a spiritual counselor. It's like they have a lot going for them. Not only just that they're proficient or prosperous in their career space, but people come to them. It doesn't feel like it's an older person. To me, I feel like it's somebody either in their late 20s, 30s, that you go to as the voice of reason, and they give you really good advice, and they give it to you with humor, and you know to take it because they're surrounded by prosperity. Like I see a table and a guy, this is somebody you turn to when you're down in the dumps, when projects haven't gone well for you, and they always have the right word. They always know what to say. That's a wonderful, like a very successful person, and they don't put their foot in their mouth. They don't talk from a place of I told you so. They're a real advocate, profound advocate, come from just a very, not a know-it-all space, but an informative space, and in a way that allows everybody to come to their own answers. This person doesn't profoundly throw their advice unwanted at people. And just, you come over there, it's like a bud. You go over there, but they either say enough or they let you talk it out. They use that person as a sounding board, but they always have a hug for you, or, there's a place for you to, eat. They cook. I have a feeling that this person cooks, and well. And the Temperance card, that's in our future position. This talks about a win-win situation. Now, this is what the Temperance card looks like in this tarot card deck. I like it because it's coming from a win-win situation. I like that. It's very positive and upbeat. Now, for people that are on the wagon, it talks about that you're on the wagon. Maybe you do the 12-step program. So temperance, not overly imbibing, not overeating or, imbibing. And it's also, this is it reminds me of people that live in Berkeley. Because it's like I got the feeling of people that mix well together. It's it's a highly diverse group, that kind of thing. Also, here we have the Three of Cups in our near future. So again, I'm not too far off I know I'm not too far off, but this is a celebration, reason for a celebration. If you have a question about a relationship, it probably will be a good marriage. If you have a question about an impending pregnancy, again, good pregnancy, healthy pregnancy. So that's wonderful. Now, let's see what else here. This spread talks about maybe that you're thinking about either a recent divorce. This makes way for the new. So that's a wonderful space to be in. If you've recently divorced, that there might be a marriage coming to you. So that makes way for the new. Again, the Eight of Abundance, Eight of Coins, and the Six of Swords talks about how we're leaving the past behind and embracing the new. And the Temperance card, again, talks about free spirits. They're coming from, their strength and diversity. Blending the ideas of other people with your own. Come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on aspects that everybody agrees on, and then open your mind to compromise, so working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. Again, that's what it feels like. It feels like people are compromising, but just to create a win-win solution. And then with the Three of Cups, they're celebrating that. It's like a promotion. Maybe you're actually, with the Eight of Coins card here in the outcome, maybe you're going back to school or creating a new job or occupation. The Three of Cups could talk about a hobby, maybe a hobby that you create into a workable money-making enterprise. But here Eight of Coins could talk about how you just reinvent yourself. Maybe after the kids leave the nest, you go back and decide to go after what you always wanted to in your 20s, but then the family came along and stopped that. So looks like there's a lot of investment here, like mental investment. If it's a new occupation, you need to do your research. And it's not like it comes lightly. It's not like this new look at life or occupation comes without some hard work, maybe some elbow grease. But anyway, it's a really good space, and it's going to be successful. Just got to keep your eye on the ball. Research, everything about every aspect about this new creation so that you don't get caught, without, you just want to know everything you can. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're the one who does the books. And you're the one who handles the money. So you have to keep your eye on the horizon to make sure that all your bases are covered. But again, very successful. So nothing to worry about. And maybe you're going into business with other people. So the Temperance card talks about how, unlike the Five of Swords card, where people are turning their back on people and not taking everybody's viewpoint and consulting with them to make sure that there's a win-win situation, this Temperance card again speaks of how everybody is going to prosper in this situation. Now, the Three of Cups could talk about perchance working with other people to create a small business, create an entrepreneurial situation. And yeah, that's what they're telling Tutti. It's like you're right on the money there. That's good. That's going to be really good. And that's what they do when they say it. That's good, Tutti. And the Italians. And it smacks of good here. There's a lot to work. It's not like the success is going to be ready-made. You're going to have to work diligently, make sure all your bases are covered and that kind of thing. But you can do it. And now I'm going to kind of tune in psychically to see if there's anything the Supreme Being wants to share with people about what today is good for. Yeah, so it's just like creating small businesses. Successful small businesses. It's like allow people to devote time to their family. Entrepreneurial. It's like what America was built on, that entrepreneurial sensibility. And it's like getting back to the grassroots, the kind of feeling I get, but so that we're not exploiting people, because we're not sourcing out to individuals that we don't know are being exploited, that kind of thing. And it's like getting back to the basics. It's like giving back to the community and cherishing people in the community, working alongside people, cooperation towards a goal. Yeah, it has the sense of Berkeley community, working along with people, enjoying each other's company, eating together, and that kind of thing, and celebrating. Three Cups here, celebration, impending marriage, could be anniversary, all those kind of good things, where you break bread together. If you don't eat bread, you know what I mean. And anything else, Supreme Being? He says that's pretty good. He, she, God, Goddess says wonderful, thank you. So I hope you enjoy the day, because I got out there and bought some fruit, and it was wonderful. I feel so blessed. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, lots of love and light. Bye-bye.